The James Webb Space Telescope represented humanity's most ambitious endeavor to understand the cosmos. It was a testament to our curiosity, our ingenuity, and our relentless pursuit of knowledge beyond our world. Stationed a million miles from Earth at L2, a gravitational sweet spot in space. This location provided a stable and thermally consistent environment, crucial for the telescope's sensitive infrared instruments. From this silent outpost far removed from the noise and light of our planet, it sent back images that changed everything we thought we knew about the universe and our place within it. We saw galactic nurseries, vibrant with the birth of new stars. We witnessed dying stars in their final, glorious moments, and captured the faint, ancient light from the dawn of time, light that had traveled billions of years to reach us. But then, in the midst of these breathtaking discoveries, Webb sent a final, world-altering transmission, a signal unlike any other it had sent before. It was a transmission, one that wasn't meant for our telescopes in the way we thought. It was something far more profound. It was a message not just for our instruments but for our very understanding of existence, challenging the foundations of our knowledge. There was no failure, no error in the data stream, just a stream of data so intricately structured, so deliberately patterned, that it stunned mission control into an unnerving silence. Months of subtle anomalies, fleeting inconsistencies in the data had been casually dismissed as background noise, insignificant fluctuations. Until it became undeniably clear, the telescope was functioning perfectly, performing flawlessly. The strangeness, the source of the anomalies, was not within the instrument, but in the universe itself. The final observation, the one that revealed the truth, targeted a seemingly empty patch of sky, a region long thought devoid of any significant celestial objects. A void, a vast emptiness nestled between the sprawling clusters of galaxies. But instead of finding nothing, instead of confirming the expected emptiness, Webb found a pattern. A repeating complex signal, intricately embedded in the very fabric of space-time itself, rippling outwards like waves in a cosmic ocean. It was a message, a deliberate communication from the void, marking not just the end of JWST's mission, but the beginning of something far greater, and the start of a new chapter, a new era, for humanity, one filled with both wonder and profound uncertainty. The discovery was immediately classified, deemed a matter of utmost national and global security. Hidden from the public eye, who continued to marvel at the breathtaking beauty of nebulae and distant galaxies, blissfully unaware of the profound secret hidden within the data. The final signal confirmed a fear long whispered in the hushed tones of scientific circles. We are not alone in the vast expanse of the cosmos, and our cosmic neighbors are not only out there but are far older, wiser, and possess technology far more advanced than we ever dared to imagine. When Webb's final signal arrived, a palpable tension filled the mission control room. Engineers, bracing for the worst, expected a malfunction, perhaps a critical system failure or an unforeseen consequence of deep space exposure. Instead, to their astonishment, the data was flawless. Every instrument at peak performance, exceeding all expectations. The telescope was functioning perfectly. The problem wasn't technical, the hardware was sound, the software was running smoothly. The information itself was impossible. It defied all known scientific understanding. For months, faint, rhythmic distortions in the data had been logged as calibration issues, dismissed as minor anomalies. But they grew more defined with each observation, evolving from background noise into a distinct and persistent pattern. The signal wasn't light or energy, not in any conventional sense, but a pulse in space-time itself, a subtle but unmistakable ripple, a phenomenon our physics couldn't explain, a concept previously relegated to theoretical models. Experts ruled out every natural cause, not a pulsar, with its predictable electromagnetic emissions, not black holes, whose gravitational effects are well understood, not any known cosmic event, no supernova, no gamma-ray burst. The signal was too orderly, too complex, far too structured to be random, its structure harmonic and mathematical, more symphony than chaos, more design than accident. Webb was aimed directly at the anomaly for a final definitive observation, a last attempt to decipher the impossible. The data was unambiguous, a repeating pattern of space-time distortions, rhythmic and precise, carrying immense information, far exceeding the capacity of any natural phenomenon. It was a message written in the language of physics, a complex equation etched into the fabric of space-time. The uncertainty was over, the implications were staggering. What Webb found was not a natural wonder, not a quirk of the cosmos. It was an artifact, something deliberately created. The universe would never look the same again. Our understanding of reality had been irrevocably altered. Humanity had received its first cosmic message, a signal from beyond the stars. Webb's final target was a cosmic void, vast, empty and silent, or so we thought. Instead of emptiness, Webb detected a rhythmic pulse spanning billions of light-years. It wasn't a flash or a radio burst, but a periodic distortion in the light from distant galaxies, as if passing through an invisible, pulsing lens. The pulse repeated every few hours, a cosmic heartbeat. The structure behind it was immense, larger than any known supercluster, yet invisible to all instruments except by its gravitational influence. Its regularity was unsettling, precise, stable, mathematically elegant, engineered, not natural. Mapping the distortions revealed a vast arcing filament with geometric nodes pulsing in a coordinated wave. Webb wasn't seeing an anomaly, but the outline of a colossal machine, dwarfing galaxies. The void was occupied. The silent beat had likely echoed for eons, long before Earth existed. The universe's quietest corner was home to its greatest secret. We had found a cosmic construct, and it was broadcasting. Scientists exhausted every natural explanation for the signal, black holes, cosmic strings, even higher dimensional collisions. But nothing fit the data's precision. Mathematicians and cryptographers joined the analysis, focusing on the pattern itself. They found the pulse in coded mathematical constants, pi, the golden ratio, even the fine structure constant. This was deliberate, intelligent design, a message in the universal language of math. The only explanation left: the structure was artificial, an artifact of engineering on a cosmic scale. Not a spaceship, but a construct woven into the universe itself, spanning a cosmic void. Its purpose was unknown, but its existence was a paradigm shift. Further analysis revealed its age, older than the Milky Way, perhaps predating most galaxies. A civilization had built this monument and vanished before Earth began. The silence of the universe was not emptiness. It was the quiet of a museum after closing. We were not the first to look up and wonder. We had found evidence of gods. The confirmation of an artificial signal forced a new dilemma. What now? The protocol for first contact was suddenly real and terrifying. The consensus: keep observing, but with caution. Webb stared at the construct for weeks. The pulse continued, until something changed. A new signal appeared, a subtle fluctuation in the cosmic microwave background, a direct response. The act of observing had triggered a reaction. The construct knew it was being watched. The new fluctuations mirrored Webb's own sensors, as if the artifact was studying us in return. Awe turned to fear. We had shouted into the void and something answered. "Who's there?" Quantum effects appeared on Earth, linked to the distant signal. Faster than light, beyond our understanding. The universe was no longer passive. We had awakened something ancient and aware. The risk was now too great. We had no idea what its intentions were. The decision was swift, a response born of necessity and a chilling realization. Webb had to be shut down, immediately and completely. Every system, every sensor, every connection to Earth severed. It wasn't a mechanical failure, not a design flaw, but from a primal, instinctive fear of the unknown. World leaders and scientists, after a tense and urgent debate, reluctantly agreed. We'd stumbled into a conversation, a cosmic dialogue that we were profoundly, existentially not ready for. The only option, the only conceivable course of action, was silence. A desperate attempt to retract our unintentional invitation. Stop looking, avert our gaze from the cosmic abyss, and desperately hope we hadn't been noticed too much. That our brief intrusion hadn't drawn unwanted attention. The shutdown was complex. A delicate dance of deactivation to ensure no further signals were sent. Mirrors turned away from the object of interest, shielding its sensitive gaze. Instruments powered down, their data streams abruptly cut off mid-transmission. Antenna redirected, severing the link to Earth, to humanity. Webb wasn't broken, its hardware remained pristine. It was blinded and muted by human hands, a self-imposed sensory deprivation. Left to drift at L2, a ghost ship in the cosmic sea, a silent monument to a terrifying discovery, a secret too dangerous to share. The public was told of a tragic, unforeseen malfunction, a catastrophic failure of critical systems. Tributes poured in, mourning the loss of our greatest observatory, a symbol of human ingenuity silenced by fate. Only a handful, the inner circle, knew the truth, burdened by the weight of their shared knowledge. Webb was silenced, not for what it couldn't see in the future, but for what it had already seen. The Pandora's box it had inadvertently opened. The era of fearless exploration, of boundless curiosity, ended abruptly, replaced by anxious caution, a newfound awareness of the potential consequences of our reach. After shutdown, the construct's reaction, the strange energy fluctuations, ceased immediately. Quantum effects faded, the ripples in spacetime smoothed out. The artifact returned to its ancient rhythmic pulse, a cosmic heartbeat echoing through the void. It was as if it had noticed us, registered our presence, then dismissed us as unimportant, a fleeting anomaly in the grand cosmic tapestry. The silence was a relief, a return to the familiar quiet of the cosmos, and a chilling confirmation of our insignificance and the potential dangers lurking beyond. We had made contact, however brief and unintentional, and we were the first to blink, to recoil in fear from the immensity of the universe. The universe was quiet again, seemingly undisturbed, but now we knew what lay hidden in the dark, and the price of seeking it out. The discovery of the cosmic construct has forever changed our understanding of the universe. The comforting idea of a silent, empty cosmos is gone. We now know the universe is ancient, filled with wonders and powers beyond us. The Fermi paradox is answered. We were too young to see them. Theories abound, message, warning, test, but the truth remains hidden. Experts work in secret, trying to decipher the construct's pulse, while fear and curiosity battle within us. Do we dare look again, or do we hide, hoping to go unnoticed? Humanity stands at a crossroads, succumb to fear, or embrace curiosity and exploration. The construct is a cosmic mirror, forcing us to ask who we are and what future we choose. The universe has spoken, now it waits for our answer.